G'day there guys, Mr. Roz Adventure here, coming at you today with another little weekday ride. Yes, it's a weekday and I'm out riding because generally I work weekends. I didn't need an excuse to go and ride today, but I've got one. I'm in a different state today. Yes, I'm in a different state of mind because I'm not working, I'm out riding for myself for a change. But I'm actually across the border in New South Wales because I am heading down to visit a couple of mates that I haven't seen for a long time. One of those mates, if you've been around my channel for a long time, you will have seen lots over the years, and you probably subscribe to his channel as well. Good old Captain Cranky. Unfortunately, I'm not going for a ride with him. The last time we actually rode together was over a year ago. Sad, sad, sad. That was the last time we actually saw each other too. We did a ride together in the rain. I took my DRZ out. We did a little bit of mud and a few little creek crossings. Yeah, we haven't seen each other since, so I thought, bugger it, it's a beautiful day for riding. I'm going to come down and just catch up with Captain Cranky for an hour or so before he heads off to work. Also a good mate of mine, Ian. I don't catch up with him often enough, and he used to own a V-Strom. That's how we met. He's got a VFR 800 these days. I'm going to go and catch up with him because I don't know if I'm going to catch up with him again for probably the next 3 or 4 months. I'm going to the UK in August, but he's also going to the UK next month in May, and going to be over there for a couple of months. So yeah, not going to see each other for a few months, and it's always good to catch up with Ian. He's had his battles, but he's such a positive soul. Always love catching up with him, and his wife Carol as well. So you might have seen Ian before on one of my videos in the past, I'm sure of it. But Captain Cranky, yes, you've seen him on plenty of my videos. It is an absolutely beautiful day for riding down here, just coming into the Tweed Valley at the moment. I never need an excuse to come out and ride down here, but I just don't do it often enough. The worst thing about riding on a weekday is there are roadworks everywhere. I've just had to stop, go, stop, go, stop, go, all the way across this road to get over here into New South Wales. I'm assuming it's probably going to be a fairly similar story on this side of the border. There's so much damage on the roads lately. There are trees down everywhere, potholes, landslides. It's a bit of a nightmare after the weather we've had recently. So I'm just going to take some back roads today, coming my way across towards Lismore to catch up with my old mate Cranky, and then from there diagonally cut across back towards the coast to catch up with Ian. Is it not school holidays here in New South Wales? It is in Queensland. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking I was free of school zones, but no. Looking forward to winter. Bring on winter. Best riding season up here. I can't wait for the cooler days. It is starting to cool down a little bit. The nights are getting cooler, the mornings are crisp, but the middle of the day is still bloody stinking hot. I finally overtake this car. I was stuck behind this car for ages before on a twisty mountain road. Couldn't get past them. They wouldn't pull over anywhere, so I just pulled over and waited. Let them get ahead a bit. More of an enjoyable ride that way. I was getting frustrated behind them. And of course, get to the stage where I could overtake them, and there's our pass. Our bloody pass. Look at that. What a magnificent day for riding. I just love these beautiful views over the hills and the mountains. Wollumben over there, Mount Warning. What a beautiful part of the world. Always love it down here. I'm heading out around Mount Warning up in the distance up there. I'm going to cut across through the famous town of Nimbin and end up in Lismore that way. It's a little bit of a longer way to go, quicker way to go. It's closer to the coast, but that's the way I'm going to be coming back to catch up with my mate Ian later. The old Tweed River would have been probably over this bridge a few weeks back. We're very close to it. Bound to be some roadworks going on up here because this road fell in a few years ago, collapsed into the river, and it's been waiting on getting repaired ever since. I haven't been out here for a while, so we'll see what state it's in at the moment. Oh, this bit's all been fixed. This was down to one lane for quite a while there. It was, yeah, that was gone for ages. Road work ahead. Expect delays up to 10 minutes. Well, I hope not. I hope not. I've already had a few delays. No more. I'll do a cheeky here and sneak up in front. That's better. Clear air in front of me now. Oh, this bit's all done too now. Oh, that's good. That's good. Yeah. That was in a state of disrepair for a couple of years easy. There's piles of furniture and stuff everywhere. They do a bit of a hard rubbish collection down here where you go and dump all your stuff out the front, and the council will come along and collect it. I'm in the town of Yukai at the moment. Last time I was here with Captain Cranky, last time we rode together, we went up that way, heading towards Mullumbimby through Jerusalem National Park. Yeah, there's big piles of rubbish everywhere here at the moment alongside the road. Obviously a lot of people have had a lot of stuff damaged in the floods and storms and everything. The local tips on the Gold Coast, rubbish tips, they've been absolutely packed, getting smashed. Just people dumping all sorts of stuff after the storms. Not much of a town there, I'm already through it, and getting back out into the twisty hills. And I've got more roadworks, of course. Just thinking about sneaking up the left there and it goes green. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Oh yeah, the road's fallen into the river a bit there. Well, I'm just entering the famous town of Nimbin at the moment. On my way to Lismore. Oh man, it's taken forever to get here. I think I've stopped easily well over 10 times already on this trip, between 10 and 15. I've lost count. Yeah, so Nimbin. This is a bit of a hippie town. It's a place you might come to if you want to smoke a little bit of weed, you know, in public and get away with it to a certain extent. Unique individuals in this town. Not a bad little town, I quite like it, but yeah, it is a little bit odd. Some strange characters here for sure. Yeah, back in the days of the hippies, you know, late 60s, early 70s, I think it was 1971 or something like that. Yeah, they decided to have the Aquarius Festival here, which was a, you know, celebration of everything, you know, peace, love and happiness at the time, and of course that involved smoking marijuana. Yeah, so ever since then, Nimbin has slowly evolved from the farming community it was before the Aquarius Festival into the hippie community, alternative community that it is these days. So they don't have the Aquarius Festival anymore, but they do have the Nimbin Mardi Gras. Not a Mardi Gras, a Mardi Gras. A festival every year dedicated to smoking the old wacky tobacco. Interesting place. Anyway, onwards to Lismore to see good old Cranky. Well, I'm deep within the Cranky-verse now in Lismore, still trying to get to his house. Not too far away now. Just coming over into the main area of Lismore, across the still swollen Wilson River. CBD bypass, yeah, let's go that way. Now, it's been a while since I've been down here. I know the way on the main road, but if I go this way, I think it's a bit quicker. Just hope I don't get myself lost. I don't know. Been too long. pretty sure if I keep going straight up the hill, past the hospital, takes me in the general direction, but Jesus, something's going on. It's all happening in Lismore. I just went past a big police barrier and stuff, and there's a protest or something on. People filming, people interviewing each other. It's all happening. What is going on? Maybe I shouldn't have gone down this street. There's another protest there. What's going on here? This is a completely different protest. Tired doctors make mistakes, overworked doctors, overlooked patients, not safe for workers. I guess there's a lot of unhappy people at the hospital, eh? But I'm sure the other protest on the other side of town was not directed at the hospital. Do we go straight here? Think so. Think so. That was a great little catch up with Captain Cranky. Just leaving Lismore now, heading back out into the countryside. That was pretty cool. Great to see him as always. It's been far too long. Yeah, nice to sort of just catch up in the flesh, you know, just to find out what's happening in each other's lives rather than just through social media and the internet and phone calls and stuff. It's just so much better in real life. Just with lifestyles these days, you know. Everyone's busy. Those guys are busy doing stuff. I'm busy working weekends, most weekends. Just don't get that time as we used to back in the day to catch up fairly regularly for rides. As onward now, heading back north towards the Gold Coast, and I'm going to stop off at Pottsville on the Tweed Coast and catch up with my old mate Ian. Another lovely mate that I haven't caught up with for far too long. What a beautiful day it is. Absolutely glorious. Welcome back, guys. Yeah, a few hours have passed since I last spoke to you. Since then, I've had a really good meet up at Ian's house in Pottsville on the Tweed Coast. I've just left his place. I was there for quite a few hours, a bit over 3 hours. A good chat, good catch up. And yeah, I'm still making my way back towards Queensland, which is up the coast that way. Down here at Hastings Point at the moment. Absolutely beautiful day for it down here today. Very scenic part of the world down here. I'm still about an hour from home if I was to head straight up the highway home. It's getting late in the day, the sun's getting a little bit lower. It is now 4:45 in the afternoon, but I'm not going straight up the highway. I'm going to go up the coast a little bit and then I'm going to take a twisty road inland. Because bugger that, I'm not going up the highway. I will hit the highway at some stage when I get a bit closer to the Gold Coast, I think, but I'm going to have some twisty fun before I get there. It's been a really good day. A little bit of frustration with the traffic riding this morning. Couldn't really get much of a flow on and get some good riding in, and did every now and then, but not for an extended period of time. But it was really good catching up with a couple of good mates. First Captain Cranky this morning and then Ian this afternoon. Lots of good conversations flowing and just catching up with what's going on in their personal lives and also sharing what's going on with me. You need that in life. You need some bloke catch up time. This is a beautiful beach down here. You've got Cabarita Headland. Cabarita Beach, you've got a headland up there, little rocky outcrop. Really nice spot to go in winter and watch all the whales going by. There's a pretty nice view right about here. It's just about to open up down the coast. Try and tilt my camera that way, but keep my eyes on the road ahead. Clothiers Creek Road. That's where I'm going. This is a little bit of a twisting road heading over towards Murwillumbah. And the downside to doing this road at the moment is I've got the sun in my bloody eyes. This is going to be a bit shit, but hopefully once I get into the trees a little bit, not so bad. That's better. I can actually see now. The only downside is I've got a bloody car in front of me. Every every now and then I'm temporarily blinded, but that's okay. Still having fun. Let's see what this little road brings. It's still going to be an enjoyable road, even though I've got the sunny eyes every now and then, and I've got a car in front of me. Koala zone. Can I get a happy koala? Yes, I can. Oh man, I love this road. I absolutely love this road. Look at that view to end it all, eh? Bit of a twisting little road there. It's been probably, have to be over 2 years. Easily over 2 years since I've done that road. That little mountain up there that looks like a bit of a camel's hump. That's Mount Kugel. That's right on the border, that one. And right up there is Springbrook as well. That's the Queensland New South Wales border, right along those mountain ranges up there. And over to my left, past the sugar refinery, is Mount Warning again, Wollumba. We're looking at that this morning. Looks a little bit different now. I am starting to run out of daylight, but I can't bring myself to going and go home on the highway. I cannot do it. If I continue up this road, it's going to take me straight back to the highway. I do not want to take that home just yet. So I've got one last little back road in me, I reckon. Go across the Tweed River here, head back towards Queensland, going that way. Absolutely stunning this time of night. Look at that. Beautiful. Wow, the sunset over there looks absolutely stunning, but I can't look at it for too long because I need to keep my eyes on the road. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap up this video here before my camera battery dies. My camera batteries have been giving me grief of late. They're about 5 years old, these camera batteries, and they're starting to swell a little bit, and they just don't last long. I charge them, it says it's fully charged. Camera says I've got so many hours of footage that I can film, and 10 minutes later it turns off. So time to get some new batteries. I'll sign off from now, even though I'm nowhere near home. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate you coming along for the trip with me. Probably not the most exciting adventure I've ever had on 2 wheels, but it's still an adventure on 2 wheels. I'm getting out and exploring some back roads. I've had a fun day, and I hope you've had a little bit of fun watching this video from your home, wherever you may be. I always appreciate you guys coming along. I always appreciate your comments as well, so comment, like, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. Cheers, guys. Have a good one. See you on the next video, wherever that may be, whatever that may be. And typically, this has been the longest lasting battery out of the whole day. Just when I'm trying to sign off from the video, it keeps going and 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 going. If you made it to the end of the video, write pineapple in the comments. Pineapple!